When you think of a pope, what do you imagine? Gold thrones, ancient rituals, a man far removed from the world. Then came Francis, the first Jesuit pope, the first from the southern hemisphere, the first to take the name of a saint who gave up everything for the poor. He chose not the papal palace, but a modest guest house. He rode the bus, he cooked his own meals, and from the moment he stepped out on that balcony in 2013, he shook the Vatican to its core. This is not just the story of a pope. This is the story of a man who dared to make the church human again. Jorge Mario Bergoglio was born in 1936 in Argentina. Two Italian immigrants struggling through the Great Depression. As a teenager, he lost part of his lung to illness. As a young man, he dreamed of becoming a chemist. But life had other plans. He joined the Jesuits, known for their intellect, discipline, and commitment to social justice. During Argentina's brutal military dictatorship, he walked a dangerous tightrope, helping the persecuted while trying not to become one himself. He saw fear, he saw injustice, and he decided faith must be lived, not preached. When he became pope, the world expected business as usual. But Francis was anything but usual. He refused the lavish papal apartment. He wore simple robes. He paid his own hotel bill on the day he became pope. Instead of judging the poor, he washed their feet. Instead of condemning the marginalized, he embraced them. When asked about gay priests, he replied simply, "Who am I to judge?" In a church known for its rigid tradition, his words felt like thunder. Francis didn't just change the tone, he challenged the structure. He condemned unchecked capitalism. He called climate change a moral issue. He spoke of income inequality, refugee rights, and environmental justice. Things popes rarely touched. Many conservatives in the US, even within the church, grew uneasy. He wasn't following a political script. He was following a gospel of mercy, of radical love. He told bishops to stop acting like princes. He told priests to smell like their sheep. When Pope Francis visited the United States in 2015, he did something no pope had ever done before. He addressed Congress. He didn't scold, he didn't lecture, he inspired. He invoked Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King Jr., and Dorothy Day. He spoke of bridges, not walls, of compassion, not fear. And millions of Americans, Catholic and not, were moved. He became a moral voice in a time of division. But being the people's pope came with a cost. Some saw him as too political, others as too lenient. He was criticized for not doing enough to stop abuse scandals, for being too soft on doctrine, too radical for conservatives, too traditional for progressives. Yet through it all, he stayed the course. He said the church is not a museum for saints, but a field hospital for the wounded. Pope Francis is now in his late 80s, slower, more fragile, but still speaking truth to power. He's not just reshaping the church, he's reshaping what it means to lead with humility. He's the Pope who carries his own bag, who calls people personally, who told a boy whose dog died that yes, animals go to heaven. He may not be perfect, but in an age of cynicism and division, he remains a beacon of quiet revolution, not with fire and fury, but with compassion and courage.